Welcome back to another episode, guys. I am here with Akshay today, who's getting camera ready because we're going to go out, we're going to try and catch a fish, and then we're going to do a bit of a cook up as well. We've come to an amazing bit of Shetland that I love coming here. I've never actually dived it. It's a little bit windy where I wanted to get in, but I'm going to try just somewhere else, see if we can't shoot a fish, and we'll cook it up. Akshay's got some cool little recipes to try. And if I don't shoot anything, I have a nice big fillet from a pollock I shot the other day. So let's get stuck into it. I'm going to get in the suit. I'm going to head over there and see what we can find. Like many trips out this year, I really struggled to find the fish. Now, this is brand new ground to me. I have always wanted to dive it, but unfortunately I've still not found the fish. I've dived deep and I've dived shallow and I've tried different sorts of hunting, but unfortunately it's not looking good. Now, the weather's slightly swelly and there is a lot of motion in the ocean, and I guess with knowing that I have a fillet sitting in the back of the pickup ready to cook up, I decided to cut this short and head back ashore because I was getting pretty hungry and I was very eager to see what Akshay's got in mind for cooking this up. Well, with no luck with the fish, it was just a bit too choppy, the ways I wanted to go and the spots that I thought would hold fish, and it's just a big lazy swell out there, which you can maybe see from here. So I didn't want to risk it going out myself. It's a bit annoying that you go to film a cooking episode and you can't get what you want to cook, but that's why I bought spare. I've still not explored this whole coastline. I want to dive this a lot, but the west gets a lot of wind and just a lot of motion in the ocean. But I'm hungry, Akshay's hungry, so we're going to do some cooking. So I'm taking you to one of my favourite little spots in Shetland. Akshay's not been to this spot before, and you can't beat cooking with a view, so it's going to be pretty cool. It's just a little bit crazy to get there. I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble, and we're so much better together this time around. The sun's coming out, which is nice, warming us up, warming me up after a dive. You can see why it was maybe a little bit swelly for me in there. We've just come to our cooking spot. As you can see, it's pretty amazing here. I've always wanted to dive down in these waters, but just getting to them on the right weather is an absolute pain in the arse. One day it'll all come right. I might need to do it as a boat mission and bring the boat out and around here, but it's nice big deep drop off, so not much places to anchor. But first time being here and cooking, and I can't wait for Akshay to cook up a storm because we're both getting pretty hungry. Our ingredients, we've got some nice pollock and a lot of other goodies that Akshay's brought along. He's brought some onions, some peppers, some nice big spring onions, some carrots. He's going to throw this all together. I'm very happy he's brought some Shetland butter. It is, well, it's the best butter in Shetland, really. Yeah. So we're going to get chopping up and get cooking. So Akshay's going to start chopping all the bits of veg up, and I'm going to tackle the fish. Now I only shot this just a couple of days ago. and it's also air dried in my fridge, so the meat should be nice and, well, not tender but more firm, so it should go nice and flaky. And obviously I always vacuum pack it to keep it nice and fresh. As you can see, it was quite a decent fish, a nice big fillet. So I'm probably going to take the skin off and chop all the little imperfections off, take some of the belly bones off, just so we're cooking with pure meat and the goodness. Taking the skin off the fish, what I want to be doing is hold the knife at the same height as the chopping board. I don't want it at any crazy angle, and I want it to be running flat and level. I'll be pulling the skin towards me, letting the knife do the work, not pushing the knife through the meat, but I'll be pulling the skin towards me, keeping it nice and tight. That is me skinned the fish. As you can see, skin off each side, and there it is there. Now you can actually turn this into fish leather, which my mum makes books by hand the old traditional way, and she's been bugging me for years to try and make some fish leather that she can wrap a book in, which I must admit would be pretty cool. Maybe not with pollock, it's not the prettiest of skin, but it's pretty impressive. You can actually chop this up and fry it in the pan for some like pork crackling sort of style thing. But for now this will be seal food or seagull food or crab food. I chop the fish up, ready for the pan. And what sort of way you wanted it chopped up?
Just like in strips. We are making a wrap.
A wrap,
spiced.
So wrap-sized pollock. I'm sure I can manage that. Nice big chunks of pollock from Shetland. I love nice big fish because you get nice big bits of meat, and hopefully it should all be nice and stay together in the pan. That's the whole idea of curing it in the fridge.
So this is a curried pollock wrap that we are cooking with a fennel potato salad.
With the butter melted and all the spices thrown in, it's time to get them cooking to help get those flavours out, ready for the next stage. List of all the spices is in the description below, so check it out. I wish you could smell this through the camera because it smells incredible. To be fair, it looks incredible. With the spices ready, we throw the veggies in and cook them for a fair amount of time to get all those flavours going. Whilst this is cooking, we've got the potatoes ready, as Akshay's got a pretty cool potato salad in mind for a nice side dish. So you've also pre-baked the potatoes?
Yeah.
Or boiled?
Boiled, yeah. So
that's a good trick, pre-boiling your tatties so they're ready to cook and take a lot less time.
I'm going to make a potato salad with this.
Ah.
In a tub.
Potato salad in a tub. Smells pretty good. With the veggies looking good and smelling even better, it's time to get the fish cooking. So Akshay's prepared some garlic and parsley butter, and there's a fair amount in there, and I can't wait to chuck the fish in there as well. I feel I have cooked in some amazing places in the world, but not gonna lie, this has to be well up there with a place to cook some food and smell these smells. It's pretty awesome.
want to put the fish in?
Yep.
We'll put some spice.
Are you using all the fish? Or just some of the
Yeah. Depends how hungry we are.
Definitely eat a couple of wraps.
Yeah.
Nice big white chunks.
Nice. Go perfectly in the wrap.
With the fish fired in, Akshay throws some more olive oil over there with a few other spices, some turmeric and even some roasted coconut, which smells amazing, and finishing it off with some nice flaky salt. There we have it, one fish curry wrap with a
Paprika mayonnaise.
paprika mayonnaise potato salad.
Yes, and yeah. But it's fennel and potato salad.
Looks so good. With everything looking all pretty cooked up in the pan, the fish is starting to smell amazing. It's time to get it served up. So the wrap's ready. Akshay spreads his homemade mayonnaise with some spices in there all over it. The more the better, I say, and he fills them very full. It looks pretty amazing and I can't wait to get my chops around it.
There you
Wow. Look at that. Is that not just amazing? Well, there you have it. This is some badass fish wraps. Who can say pollock's bland when you've got something like that? As you can see, I've been flying the drone because Akshay went to town on his, which I'm going to do now.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this, guys. We plan on doing a lot more of this filming and cooking. I know you want to do that, so
Yeah, definitely. Weather permitting.
yeah. Nice sunny days like this, and hopefully some more seafood to come. So stay tuned.
See ya.
I'm a mess, babe, why can't you see? No hope in what's left of me. I had to
That's a wrap, baby.
fall asleep,
Wow.
sitting there on the edge, babe, not knowing which way to lean.